Hi. Here we are. Here we are. The dog, all of a sudden, well, first of all, he stole my socks, so I had to go get socks. And second of all, I don't know why all of a sudden he thinks when we come upstairs we're playing. He's known since he came here last March, I think it was, that this is work time, not playtime. We're here to do the micro readings for anybody that's interested, okay? I have my giant solo cup, and I'm ready to go. Yes, we already have a list. Hey, Dina. Jessica, it's for Cynthia. So Cynthia's first, then Lilith and MM. Hey, Paula. Hello. You did not get a notification. All I can tell you, I wish I could go into YouTube and say, leave everybody's notifications on, notify everybody. My best recommendation, and I'm sure you have your notifications turned on. I'm sure you do, Dina, is to go in and make sure you're still subscribed and notifications are still turned on. Hi, Jody. Hi, MM. Okay. Well, we'll get to it then. First up is Jessica, then Lilith, and MM. Well, it's not for let me just put it this way. Jessica sent the money, but both of these 4 questions is for her friend Cynthia. So let's get to it. For Cynthia. First, for my friend Cynthia, how does Mario feel about her? He is her ex. How does... Knight of Wands. How does Mario feel about... 2 Pentacles. He is her ex. The High Priestess. And then also the 3 of Wands. King of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Ooh. I'm going to put it like this because it really wasn't tilting down either way. Ooh, and the Lovers. Interesting. I'll say this. The fact that the Knight of Wands is here as the crowning card, followed by the 2 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the 3 of Wands. Man, this can say so much. That this is going to sound horrible. He feels very much like he can come back whenever he's ready. What makes me irritated about this reading is usually this is like Cynthia's side and this is Mario's side. I think he will come back around, but the Knight of Wands can be a player energy. The 2 of Pentacles, like, he's weighing his options. The High Priestess Pisces, probably watching her from the shadows. Yeah, probably watching her, probably watching you, Cynthia, from the shadows. The 3 of Wands, literally, since it's on your side, would say that you're waiting for them and he knows you're waiting for him. But here's the cool part. On his side, we get the King of Cups, again, the King of Love. The Page of Pentacles coming back with an offer. The Star card, I don't know if it's meant to be because it didn't come in the upright Aquarius here. And the ending card is the Lovers, Gemini. How does he feel? I think that he comes across later on here as the King of Cups. Whether he's a water sign or not does not matter. It means that I think he feels attachment towards you and definitely feelings with the High Priestess card here. But I think he feels like he needs to get out and explore things before making a commitment. He does kind of like not torture himself, but he thinks about you a lot and what he wants to do about the situation. He hopes that you wait for him. I think he thinks that you're going to wait for him and that he doesn't have to be in that big of a hurry. And I don't like to be a jerk like that, but that's what it feels like in regards to the reading. I think he does turn himself around, though, because it comes in the future on his side. His side is a King of Cups, has a King of Love. So he does feel love for you. And probably going to come back with an offer, but I still don't know if it's your destiny because the Star card is sideways. Now, a lot of times when I do readings, I don't see things working out the way they want to. But I tell people, well, they're going to come back, but it doesn't mean they're going to stay. But he does feel love for you. That's how he does feel. And it's almost like he knows that you're going to be there waiting for him. And again, maybe you're not, but that's what he thinks. Okay. And I feel like with that knowledge, he goes forth in his life and his love life and whatever, with the knowledge that he's going to come back to you someday. Will they ever get back together? I think he'll come back to you, and they probably will get together, but I don't know if they'll stay together. Just because in a reading you get an answer of they're going to come back doesn't mean it's going to be forever, right? Page of Wands, interesting. It's sad because I do see the love for you, Cynthia. Six of Swords. The Moon. That's Cancer and Pisces. A lot of water energy here. Eight of Cups in reverse. That's kind of good. Page of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Knight of Swords. Man, there's a lot going on. Four of Cups. I think there will be a period where you get back together. I don't know if I see it lasting. And unfortunately, like, I'm going to repeat it again. There's a lot of times I can tell people that I feel like they're coming back. But it's not always forever, right? I feel like he's, I don't want to say wheeling and dealing, because it doesn't feel like he's player energy, or that Knight of Wands originally would have been in reverse. I feel like he's just trying to be out there enjoying life, not necessarily dating everybody on the planet. I feel like he tries to move forward, the Six of Swords, but he does have deep feelings for you. The Moon card is emotion. I don't think he walks away permanently. The Eight of Cups in reverse, right? It's almost like he's fighting himself. There may be competition around him, wanting him. But I feel like he comes in even though there's competition, and he comes back and he makes you a really good offer. So the answer to that question is yes, he will. Okay, he will. I don't know if you're going to want him forever. I don't know if he's going to stick forever, but he will, right? Here's hoping. Let's see what the other questions were, shall we? Because she had two more, too. Oh, hold on, guys. So then the other two for Cynthia is Mario seeing someone new. Before I even pull, and I'm going to pull it, okay? But I can tell you from the last two pulls, I think he may be dating here and there. I don't think anything serious. I think he's just being single with his buds. I mean, it's what it feels like. I'm sure there's dating. I mean, he is a human being, but I still don't feel like it's anything serious. But let's ask. Is Mario seeing somebody new? Not flighty things, but like seriously, okay? See? That's the past. He's thinking about you. Six of Cups. Even if he is dating someone. He put himself out in the cold and now he's feeling it. Karma, baby. Again. Yeah, he's probably dating around. But again, this is not, oh, I met somebody, they're the love of my life and we're moving in and getting married. No, this is just dating around, okay? It's a betrayal card, technically, but you're not together, so it can't be a betrayal. Again, see, he's not choosing the second path. I think he's just enjoying single life with his friends and dating here and there. No big deal. Ace of Wands. I say no big deal, but you know, ooh, Ace of Pentacles. Another ace comes out here. Oh, the Hangman. See, I just don't, the World. No, I think, listen, if you consider him going on a date here and a date there, or a date or two here, a date or two there, seeing someone new, then yes. I don't consider it that. I consider it him being out there just living life, you know. Although he left or you kicked him out, whatever happened, he's feeling the loss of that with the 5 of Pentacles. That's abandonment and out in the cold. And he misses the past, the 6 of Cups. But he's not getting into anything. So I'm going to say no. Again, it's your decision to decide whether you believe him meeting some girl at the bar and hanging out for a night or going to dinner is seeing somebody else. I don't see anything major commitment. He looks like he's trying to start his life over again with all these aces, but he's hung up. Sometimes when you break up with somebody and you realize what you're missing, that's why the Hangman is here. He's trying to just live his life and move on in his life, okay? I know it's weird, just trust me. Last question. Will Cynthia and Adolfo, her new partner, have a baby soon? Okay. Well, she got a new partner. That's cool. Maybe that's why I didn't see him coming back and sticking around. I try not to read the questions before the readings. I don't know. I don't like to have any preconceived notions, I guess, before I do a reading. Well, Cynthia and Adolfo, her new partner, have a baby soon. Oh, 6 of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Ooh, this can be see the child carved into the chair there? I'm going to say yes, but it's not going to be right away. Within the next 5 to 6 months, she'll probably get pregnant. So anytime from this second in time until 5 to 6 months, we'll say 6 months. So it's October. I'm going to count on fingers, okay? November, December, January, February, March, April. Sometime between today, the 19th of October, and the 19th of April, she'll probably be pregnant. I feel like give and take, like trying, like practicing, like working hard to get pregnant and then being pregnant. And then you get the 7 of Pentacles. That's growth. That's bearing fruit right there. Yes, if they both want it, again, choices, right? Don't let it burden you too much if you can't get pregnant right away. Oh, true partnership, the Knight of Cups, love, and the King of Cups. Look at that. I'm going to say yes, Cynthia. Let me give you an example. When I got pregnant with my daughter, I was 35. And it took me 6 months to get pregnant, okay? Don't let it downcast you. It's like you struggling with it here, you know, going, it's just, is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? I think it will if you both decide you want to do it. Again, free will, right? If you decide you want a baby and he decides he wants a baby, you both decide you want a baby, yes, I believe so. It's good, especially when you get the Queen of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles, because the Queen of Pentacles is like the lower arcana version of the Empress, which is the mother of the deck of tarot. And there's a child carved into her throne, which always means children for me. And the 7 of Pentacles is bearing fruit. So yes, I believe so. That's your reading, Cynthia. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, Jessica. All right. So, Hazel, I got your second set of questions. Well, Lilith, I'm always going to forever call you something else. So let me write that down. And Paula, I got your 2 questions, but I got your money, but you didn't write your questions in. So hopefully you've written your questions in. So, you know what I'm saying? So Lilith ends up paying for 4 instead of 2. Lilith is next. Then MM, then Paolo, and then Ashley. Paula and Ashley. Don't forget, we're going to do micro readings this Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time in the U.S. for people that, holy crikey. Debbie, Jody, Claire, and Marcella. Let's do it. Anybody else before that? No? Okay, cool. Yep, I saw your payment. We need you to type up your question. Oh, she did it. Never mind. Okay, Debbie is after Ashley. She paid for 2. And then Jody paid for 1. You're after Debbie. Then after Jody is Claire. Hey, girl. Claire paid for... I'm going to say Claire M. I think it's Claire. Paid for 2. And Marcella paid for 2. Hey, Marcella. I think all of my membership side loved the candle wax readings this morning, so... Okay. So, thank you. All right, Lilith, you're up, my friends. And Lilith ended up paying for 4 questions, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take a drink out of my... I always have like 2 different drinks here. I wish I had time to make a giant like hot chocolate before I came up here, but I didn't. All right. Okay. Let's do it. This is for Lilith. What's the message behind this dream I had on Monday with my Scorpio daughter and her father? And at the end, me showing up as a daycare or school, at a daycare or school, seeing a girl I know with a baby. I'm going to read that again. What's the message behind this dream I had on Monday with my Scorpio daughter and her father? And at the end, me showing up at a daycare or school, seeing a girl I know with a baby. Who's the girl you know? Ooh, 10 of Wands. Wow. Again. 7 of Wands. That was a lot. 9 of Wands. Good Lord. 9 of Wands and you, Gemini. Don't chew on my decks of cards. I will put you downstairs in your cage. Page of Swords. No. Go lay down. 4 of Cups. 8 of Wands in reverse. Oh, 10 of Cups. Interesting. Well, I'll tell you what came to my mind right off the bat. Now, I know you said it's a girl, you know. But this is what I get. I don't care who's holding the baby. Okay? So to me, the fact that you have the 10 of Wands as your crowning card, followed by the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands, and you, the Queen of Swords, it makes me feel like somebody's going to have a baby and you feel like you have to take care of it. You're burdened with it. I know, baby shouldn't be a burden. I get it, right? But if you're trying to have your own baby and you're living your own life and a daughter, a niece, a friend of a friend, whoever has a baby they can't take care of because they have to work or whatever, can put a crimp in your plans, okay? Because there's a lot of wands here. And 10 of Wands is burden. 7 of Wands is defending yourself. 9 of Wands is surviving. And that all 3 comes right before the Queen of Swords. It makes me feel like there's something that's going to happen to somebody around you. It may be a baby, not you. I know you want to have a baby and I get it. But I feel like there's some kind of somebody having a baby or something that somebody needs your help with, whoever this girl was or your daughter or something. And the thought of having to take care of it for somebody else puts a real cramp in your plans. It burdens you. So much so that you're probably going to end up telling them no. And there's probably going to be no communication for a while. The 4 of Cups is you trying to extend the olive branch, but nobody wanting to talk, and then you moving on with your life happily. Here's the thing. There's always moments in life When daughters, mothers, cousins, brothers, sisters, best friends, daughters, nieces, nephews, granddaughters, whatever, have disagreements. And I'll say this as somebody that doesn't have any grandchildren yet. I always tell my kids, if you can't take care of your own kids, don't have them. Okay? Because as a human and a grown-ass adult, if you make the decision, or if you're old enough to lay down and have a baby, then you should be old enough to take care of that baby. Am I the grandmother? Would I do everything for that baby that I could and everything? Abso-freaking-lutely. But there is a thing of responsibilities. I feel like there's some kind of major responsibilities. The baby could actually be a baby that somebody wants you to take care of, or it could be a major responsibility that somebody in your life wants you to take care of for them, and you can't, or you won't. Because in some way or another, it messes up your plans of your life. And there may be some confrontation, some fight, not talking for a while. I can't say it enough. I could probably go on and on about it, but you know what I'm saying. What's she saying? That's okay. You don't have to talk, girl. No, you don't have to talk it off. You don't want to, okay? Is 3 questions? Did I miss? You're right. Sorry, my bad, Lilith. You are absolutely correct. I misread it. Second question is, let me read it. Let's see what else she said before I continue. 3 questions, Dina, JK. Hey, Derek. Hi, Renee. Hi, Derek. How's it going, my friend? So the second question is, what's the message behind dreaming with my long-ass ex, LOL, and his ex-girlfriend with her current twins, boy and girl, but the little boy was all over me while her mom was doing manicure on me. What's the message behind that? Man, seems like the same thing that I just wrote. Wow, nightmare card. I think it's stress. Hold on. Well, some of it's stress. Knight of Swords. 5 of Swords. King of Swords in reverse. 2 of Swords. Look at the swords. Every card's been a sword so far. 7 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. It feels like first of all, I think a lot of stress is worrying you right now. It's a stressful time, not just for you, but for the whole freaking world. The world is at war, people. Okay? It is. It's sad, it's horrific, and it's true. And compound that into our everyday lives of working, putting food on the table, paying for the rent, putting gas in the car, trying to have a baby, trying to be productive, trying to do all this. I feel like there's a lot of children in your dreams, which I think reflects back on you trying to have a baby. But I really feel the main message is that probably in your life, you've taken care of most of the people in your life. And I feel like this is Source telling you have to stop worrying about everybody else and let them worry about their lives. And also that, and I know this person's not your ex's girlfriend, wife, whatever the hell she is not a good friend or anything like that. But everybody that probably knows you, Lilith, knows that you can take care of business, take care of things. You're very strong, very helpful, very this, very that, and the other. And it happens to a lot of us. It's happened to me in my life a lot too, where people think that they, and I always want to help everybody and stuff like that. But there comes a certain point where you just have to, there are certain times in our lives, so we just have to focus on ourselves. I think this is Source telling you to focus on yourself. That's what I think. There are going to be people coming to you to ask for you for help in different things. And now is the time. I know people are going to say, but that's selfish, Teresa. No. There are times in our lives that we have to focus on ourselves. Should we always try to help people? Obviously. But there are certain times that we can't. We have to focus on our own life, our own happiness, our own family, and our own home. And I feel like this is literally Source saying, listen, you're too stressed out. Can't be stressed out and be having a baby. Okay? It's time for you to move forward. In conversations where people need something from you, stop it. And say, I just have to focus now. I love you all. I'll be back at you when I'm good. Okay? And then everything pays off. Boom. Look off the bottom of the deck. 9 of Cups. De-stress, my friend. De-stress. I know it's hard to do. I get it. But this is where you try, everybody's just going to have to put their big boys and girls panties on and handle their own business. That's what I got to say. I had another one. Okay. Oh, you're cracking me up, Derek. Okay, your last question will tell. Okay. Okay, good, because that's exactly what it all feels like. Let's see what your other one is. Okay, here we go. I had a very dramatic conversation with my mother, which it broke me completely because of the fact she believes her grandson my nephew than me. I tried so many times to let my heartless twin handle it, but I couldn't. It's been years as a person and an evolved Gemini to cry, feeling my heart was in pieces because my mother was choosing my nephew's lies. I decided for now that I'm walking away, there you go, from my mother. So am asking Lilith for guidance about the decision I made. I think she of these last two things completely said, just do your own life and walk away and do what you need to do. But I'm going to pull another one. Okay, I will pull another one and see what Lilith wants you to know. What her guidance is about the decision that you've made towards your mother. Okay. There was a time in my life when I walked away from my mother for 6 months to talk to her. And things worked out. So let's do it. For Lilith, guidance about her decision she made with her mother. Go for it. This is the Knight of Wands. Be brave and do it. Ooh. Take your stuff and go. That's also taking your stuff and go card because there's been betrayal. Put your defenses up. Be brave. Yeah. It's like Lilith knows that this is all such a burden on you, and Lilith will always want you to have that baby, that family and everything, and you can't do that when you're so stressed out. Yeah, the fact that you get the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Wands, which says guard yourself against betrayal. The King of Swords. You're seeing everything clearly. You're not, because sometimes we step back, especially as air signs, and we step out of the emotional and go, okay, am I being reasonable? Yes, you're seeing everything clearly. Yes, you are divinely guided to move forward in balance, away from the burden. Oh, look, the 9 of Cups flipped out again. It's on the bottom here. One flipped over on the bottom. See how it flipped over? Yeah, new beginning. Look. And the Magician. Oh, they agree totally with you. The Knight of Wands is like the lion-hearted, right? The lion-hearted knight. Passionately moving on. Past betrayal. It is time to be brave and put your defenses up because it's just a continued burden. Yes, you're seeing things clearly. Yes, the divine has entered the picture to try to guide you into your wish fulfillment and into a balanced state, which you have not been in regards to your mother. Y'all know this is my right-handed God card, okay? It's after much thought in the crown chakra, lowering that Ace of Swords, lowering the Sword of Justice and cutting away things so you can move forward into your new beginning and then moving forward into your new beginning that you've manifested. She agrees totally. That's what I say. Don't let anybody ever guilt you back into anything because people are real good at that. Real good at it. I love my mother so much, you just don't even know. But she was kind of a control freak. And there was a moment and a time when I didn't talk to her for 6 months. People were mad at me because I didn't do it. And I'm like, you can be as mad at me as you want to be, but this is my decision in my life and my relationship with my mother. And there's not a damn thing that you can tell me that's going to change my mind. And 6 months later, we all made up. We were better than we ever were. And it was all good. Sometimes absence brings clarity. So you're good, my friend. That's your reading. It's hard. I know it. I know it, girl. I know it. Paolo, you are up. It's tough. You're welcome. Come back, Dina. We miss you. I love you, Derek. Thanks for coming and helping out. So, take care of yourself, right? Heal. Concentrate on you and your beautiful, happy life, okay? Your gut and intuition told you to make that decision, and you did what they told you to do, okay? She's here, Paolo. Okay, I got to go back and find your questions. Oh, my God, you're right. I'm sorry, MM. You are correct. I'm sorry, Paolo. MM was before you. Thanks for reminding me. Thanks for reminding me. My bad. My bad. All right, MM, you're next. Hello, Teresa. Here's a little update. The Aquarius has been getting more comfortable around me. Ooh, that's nice. And is now joking with me and speaking to me about his interests. Now, that's a big deal for an Aquarius. I'll say that. He has also shown me a bit of his soft side, which I was not expecting. Funny enough, he is surprisingly a very sassy man, not in a bad way. I know an Aquarius like that too. He recently has shown me a glimpse of him that I never expected to see. Of course, this caused him to take a few steps back. Because I'm sure he's still scared to be vulnerable. Absolutely. As of right now, I'm at peace with whatever happens. I'm loving this friendship that we are slowly building, and if we're meant to date someday, then I'm open to it. If not, then that's okay too. I'm really hoping that he and I will grow a stronger bond. I think it's already happening, MM. I really do. I think the bond's already growing. Sounds like it to me. If not, then that's okay too. I'm really hoping that he and I will grow a stronger bond. I think he's a great guy. Will there be more growth between us? That's a great question. For MM. Will there be more growth between us? The dog's acting crazy. Will there be more growth between MM and her Aquarius? Let's find out. Oh, the King of Wands. Interesting. Did you say he's a boss? Because that would make sense. Judgment in the upright. The Knight of Coin. I'm going to say yes before I pull any of the other cards. Queen of Wands. Wow. That's a matching set. The Moon. Seven of Wands. Justice, and the King of Cups. I'm going to say yes. Ooh, the Lovers. Yes. The King of Wands to me is usually my leader or the big boss card. The big boss card. It really is. Watching you, always watching you from the distance. Judgment in your favor. The Knight of Pentacles is a offer, but it takes a long time. It's the Knight of Pentacles. And the Queen of Wands. So we have two. It's like as you grow and the bond deepens, you find out that you're more and more and more similar than you thought. Drago, you can't climb a hole into your bed. It's not possible. Okay. The Moon is like emotions welling up underneath the surface. Not quite showing them yet, but probably will. Okay. Make sure, be brave and continue. And I think that he will also be brave and begin to even express himself even more than he already has. You're doing it just right, because when he does get vulnerable with you. You're not jumping on them and trying to dig out information. You can't do that with an Aquarius. So you're handling it just right, and then justice comes. The balancing of the scales. The King of Love and the Lovers. Yes. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Okay. What advice does the universe have for me? Thank you, Teresa. You are welcome. What does the universe, what advice does the universe give to MM about the situation? Yes, he's definitely was shocked to know that we have similar personalities and interests. Yeah, I bet. Right? Gina's back. Let's find out. Advice for MM in regards to her Aquarius, please. Let your guard down. 7 of Wands. In reverse this time. 10 of Cups. Look at that. Happiness. Happy. 5 of Swords. Interesting. Strength. That's a strong bond growing. Oh, what is it going on? Hold on. 3 of Cups. 4 of Cups. 2 of Wands. There's probably going to be moments of worry, but then the King of Cups shows up again on the bottom of the deck. So, let your defenses down. I know it's not quite fair for you to let your defenses down and let him know you, but he doesn't do it as quickly, but that's okay. That's how it is a lot of times in relationships. Then that happily ever after. The 5 of Swords does come into play. Which talks about doing what's best for you, and at some point a cutting away. And when I pulled that card over, it made me feel more like there are people from your past that you're going to cut away in order to move forward into this future with Aquarius, and the bond will deepen. Thanks, Jennifer. Then a celebration, reunion. The opening up, make sure and look like he's going to look at this opportunity that's being handed to him and want to start a path with you. There are going to be stressful moments, but I do feel it developing into love. 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. Somebody who's been emotionally scarred will be that way. And it's okay. We all have those scars. It's just that some people handle them differently than others. So keep being you. Keep being you and keep handling everything the way it's been going. And I think it will move forward. That's the advice. Hey, that's your reading, Em. It was a good one. It was a good one. Very, very good. Okay. Jennifer, you're after Marcella, okay? And I'm going to go check. Thank you, MM. Paolo is now next. Let me see if anybody else paid. Well, it logged me out. Don't forget, we're going to be here on Jessica added 30 more, but we're going to put it up here. I'm going to put it down here at the bottom. Okay. So you're after Jennifer for the additional 3, Jessica. Thank you. So let's do it. Ready? Okay. So this is it. We're doing Paolo, then Ashley, Debbie, Jody, Claire M, Marcella, not Manuela. Marcella, Jennifer, and Jessica. Okay? All right, so we need Paolo's questions. I think that's why he's been showing his soft side with me. I've been told that I have a very motherly, feminine, loving energy. So lots of people, that's good, MM. I love it. That's good. He knows that you're not, like I've told people for a million years, you can't make any sudden movements with an Aquarius. You just can't. Any sudden quick movements and they're out of there. So you just being yourself and being, strong, steady, no pressure, that's really working. Continue doing that. All right. All right, for Paola. Number 1. What should I expect in love for the month of November? Let's find out. What should follow? We're going to be here Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, y'all. Just so you know. So if the moderators can continue to put that up. This is the 22nd. Anybody that works during the week or whatever, or if you want to come back again on Sunday, whatever, please do. It didn't fall, so I'm not taking it. Oh, Queen of Cups. Sun, best card in the deck of tarot. All right, you won't flip. I'll take you. King of Swords. All right, then. Oh, Six of Wands. Looks like a victory in love. Looks like somebody's going to offer love, and you're going to consider. What is going on? The King of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Wow, this is a good one. Page of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Okay, so the question was, what should I expect to love for the month of love? A lot for November. A lot. A lot. You got two kings here. Air and Pentacle. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Plus, you've got the best card of the deck of tarot. The Sun is happiness, Leo. You have a victory in love, the Six of Wands. You have the wish fulfillment of love, the Nine of Cups. You have an offer of a new beginning, first date, probably with two different people in November, just saying, because there's two kings here. That or you're an air sign or a earth sign. Or water. We got water here too. But I feel like that represents you. I don't care whether you're a water sign or not. I feel like the Queen of Cups is you trying to decide between these two. So she's, the lid's on her cup and she's like, what do I want to do? That's what I feel is going to happen. And then you have the Two of Cups, which I feel like there's a great possibility that you will find and be in a relationship by the end of November. But I'm going to tell you like I tell everybody else. Can't do that if you sit home on the couch and never go out. Prince Charming is not going to ride up to your front door on his white horse and knock at it. You got to get out of the house. Okay? Derek, you are after Jessica. Thank you, Derek. Okay? You have to get out. Get out with friends. Get out with family. Just get out. I'm going to tell you like it's everybody else says too. You don't go out and say, okay, maybe if I go outside today, I'll bump into somebody and they'll be the love of my life. Just go out and have fun. Because this pull is really good. There's all kind of potential loves coming to you in November. Two in particular, that you will be happy and victorious and will be your wish fulfillment and will be long-term pledging if you go and do shunting. You know, I get it. I suck about going out, okay? But that's because I'm a psychic, all right? And it's hard. Half the time I go out, I want to vomit because of all the energy and everything I feel. But I still go out, right? I know it's tough. I get it. I totally get it. I totally get it. I totally do. Second question, what are Alex's feelings towards me? Let's find out. I always have fun. I always dread it from the... I tell people this all the time. I will make plans. My friends will call me. Half the time I cancel. I suck that way. But the minute I make plans until that very second that I walk out the door, I dread it every time. But then I go and I always have a fabulous time. I've never gone and not had a fabulous time. For Alex, here we go. Oh boy. I don't think it's going to work out. This is my working out card in this way, but it came out in reverse. Let's see. Single girl card. Does he work a lot? Sorrow and grief. Does he work a lot or do you work a lot? Maybe focusing solely on making money. Ten of Swords, the end. This is the painful ending card. I'm sorry. The Magician. You may be trying to manifest him. If you manifest him back in, it'll be a burden. This is a Ten of Wands, which is a burden. Yeah. The High Priestess in reverse, card of Pisces, and the Two of Pentacles. Ooh, and the Seven of Swords. This is a betrayal card. It feels to me like either somebody here is concentrating on work only and money and being able to probably survive or whatever, save money, whatever. The fact that we get the Nine of Pentacles in regards to asking about somebody that could possibly be a couple part to you would say that you're going to remain single, or that they are also focusing on making money, or you are. Then you get these two together, which is sorrow, grief, and an infant. It's literally the Ten of Swords. The definition is a painful ending. But it's okay, because you may try to manifest a man, but he ends up being a burden. You're probably going to find out some stuff that's going on with him in his life, and that'll like solidify that he's probably not for you. I don't tell people what they should or shouldn't do. I just tell them what I see. I feel like he'll move on, you'll move on. Yeah, I feel like they'll be moving on from Alex. He does, yeah. You're a bit shy. Aw. Nobody ever called me shy. I think it's cute when people are shy. It's okay. You know what I mean? I think concentrate on the new. That's what I say. That's what I say, my friend. That's your reading. Okay. Nope, Ashley is next. Oh, well, see, nobody can see PayPal but me. So Ashley is next. Ashley asked 3 questions. I didn't realize that. Did I write that down? Well, I'm off my game, y'all. Ashley asked 3 questions. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, thank you. Ashley, then Debbie, Jody, Claire M, Marcella, Jennifer, Jessica, and Derek. Okay? Let me make sure nobody else paid over here before I continue. Nope. All righty. Let's do it. Up next is Ashley. For Ashley. Hi. Number 1, is my job going to let me go? Is Ashley's job... Why do I feel like you're going to get a warning for something first? Hold on. Is Ashley's job going to let her go? King of Cups. Knight of Swords. 3 of Wands. The Empress. Did they tell you you're emotional or something? Oh, there you go. The World and the Knight of Wands. 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. The High Priestess and the 5 of Cups. Ooh, and the 5 of Pentacles. Good Lord. Let me say this. I think so, but I don't think it's going to happen right now at this exact moment. This is what I would say to do. Start putting your resume out there. Because for some reason, when I get, in regards to work and career and stuff like that, and I get the King of Cups, they're probably, which technically they shouldn't be able to say to you, either they have said to you or they will say to you that you're too emotional. And they're going to wait and see if you change. It's like they call you into a meeting and say, this has got to change. So we're going to see how it goes. And that's them watching and waiting. The Empress. You're the Empress here, right? I think, which blows my mind whole, that anybody would let a good employee go in this climate when nobody can find a good employee. But then I think you'll part ways because we get the World card, the end of a cycle. And moving forward passionately to a new job that's a very good partnership, the 3 of Pentacles. And right before you leave, they're probably going to try to woo you back. I know it all sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy, okay? But they try to woo you back. They may come clean about some stuff. But I think in the end, it's almost like they give you an ultimatum. to change or do something differently so they can use that later on to let you go if they want to. And then meanwhile, I think you're supposed to start looking for another job, and a better job will come along. And then once that happens, you can take that job and quit. It's kind of going to all happen simultaneously at the end, where they're ready to let you go and you're ready to leave, which is good, right? You've already gotten, because look, an offer. So the answer is kind of yes, but not till later. So I would start sending out those resumes, baby. Okay? Just do it. There's a lot of places out there looking for good workers. You should have no problem finding a job. Every person I talk to that I know on this planet right now, they cannot find enough good employees to take the positions, which I don't understand. But there you go. Second, let me see if you're saying anything. Go, hi, Sue. Okay, Paolo, you'll go down to behind Derek, okay? We'll take a couple more and then we're going to close them down, okay? Okay, I will pull that here in a little bit, Paula. Thank you. Paula. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm sorry. So Ashley, the second question is, will I have a new job by the end of the year? Sounds like I just said you're going to get a new job, didn't I? Let's find out. I mean, we're in October. That leaves 2.5 months. What day is today? Not quite 2.5 months. Strength in reverse. 9 of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. I was going to say, ooh, the struggle's real. And then the Wheel of Fortune came out, probably, but it's going to be a struggle. Again. Competition. Gaining the upper ground. Moving on. The Emperor. That's the big boss man. Oh, and the Empress. And look, the Queen of Money. I'm going to say yes. Oh, the 10 of Cups. I'm going to say yes, but you got to get on it. Okay. Start sending out those resumes. The Strength card, this is a struggle. Okay. But in the reverse, it's like the struggle eases, but you'll survive everything that's going to happen. The Wheel of Fortune. Yes, there's a lot of competition out there. People looking for jobs and stuff like that. But I think you'll find one. You'll gain the upper ground. You'll be activated to move forward quickly. The big boss will hire you. And you'll be the Empress making a lot of money. The answer is yes. You got to get on it. I'm like, I know I keep saying that, but here's the thing about me. Okay, if you don't know me very well, I'm like a damn dog with a bone. When I finally make my decision about what I'm going to do about something, I will spend every waking hour of my life for the next month putting resumes out there. That's who I am. So the answer is yes. Number 3, what type of career should I be looking for? What type of career for Ashley, please? Oh, well, look, the Fool. That's the ultimate new beginning. Packing your bags, slinging it over your shoulder, and getting ready to jump into a new life. Why does this keep coming up for you? 5 of Wands. Queen of Cups. I'm going to change decks after this. 2 of Swords. The Hanged Man. 6 of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Justice and the 2 of Cups. You look like you have a lot of options. I'll tell you what springs to mind. What springs to mind is, this is going to sound really weird, but helping people find jobs, like a headhunter thing, like working at some place where they do temporary work at, like you being the one that sent them on their jobs or something. You know, it's like there's a place where there's a lot of people around. Now I could say that about anything, right? But I feel like it may be a manager position. Let me put it that way. Okay. Because I feel like every time I talk to you about a job, I see all these people and I feel like you're the one straightening them out. So a managerial, that could be anywhere. That could be in restaurant work, in office work. But I also get justice here. So you may look into working at a courthouse, a city hall, something like that in the justice system. You don't have to be a cop. You don't have to be a lawyer. You could be a paralegal. You could be a secretary to somebody in the judicial system. You could be a county clerk's office worker, something like that. And it's a good pairing. That's what I get. I there for a minute I was going to say in the healthcare, but no. No. So if you did that before or whatever, no. That's your reading. Hope it helped, Ashley. Hope it helped you. All right. Okay, we're going to close the readings down. Nancy, you're after Paolo on her second read. Paid for 2. Draco, I'm going to put you in your pen if you don't stop. And Lilith added another one. We'll do at the end here. For 1. So up next is Debbie. Then they're closed. So if all of the moderators can start putting red X's, I would really appreciate it. So we've done the first part for Jessica's friend Cynthia. We've done that. We did Lilith. We're going to do another one for Lilith at the end. We did Paolo. We're going to do another one for Paolo later on. We did Ashley. We're getting ready to do Debbie. Then Jody, Claire M, Marcella, Jennifer, Jessica, Derek, Paolo, Nancy, and Lilith. That's a lot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Debbie, you're up. Okay. Okay. Red X's, please. Red X's. We're not taking any more readings. If you are new here and you come in, always make sure it says live in the corner here. Make sure that I'm still live, number 1. Because I've had many times in my life people come in after and pay and the readings are already closed. Then go to the feed where people are typing in comments and see if there are red X's in the feed. If there are red X's in the feed, like Dina just put up here, that means that we are no longer taking readings. We are going to do readings this Sunday at 10 a.m. Doing them every once in a while. Takes me forever to find the red X's up in this, you know what. Every once in a while, we're going to start doing micro readings on Sundays because there's a lot of people that work during the week. And I've never worked weekends. When I first started out years ago, I would work weekends, but I quit doing that because of my kids and wanting to spend it with my kids. My daughter has got a very busy life now. So, now, I'm going to start doing micro readings every once in a while on Sunday. We're also having big reading specials. If you've never had a big, large reading, you should. Specials going on right now. Email me if you would like to schedule one. Okay? We're going to use the Tarot Illuminati. Up next is Debbie. So if you see all those red X's, if you come and you see red X's in there, that means I'm not taking readings anymore. But we'll be back this Sunday at 10 a.m. Okay? All right. Let's find you there, Debbie. I'm looking. It is. I'm looking for your questions, Deb. Oh, there they are. Thanks, Dina. How does John... Here they are. How does John... I was thinking for some reason they were in PayPal. I don't know why, but I was. For Debbie, how does John M. feel about me now? Oh, yeah, that's much better. Oh, the Prince of Swords. That's the Knight of Swords for me. Doesn't want to know, or wants to know. Oh, the Devil in reverse. Interesting. Capricorn. Ten of Wands. Oh, the Emperor and the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. He messed up. Ace of Pentacles. I don't know what he did, but he messed up. The High Priestess and the Fool. Ooh, Five of Cups at the bottom. How does he feel? He acted too fast. That's what he feels like. He feels like he acted too fast. Now, whether that's him walking away from you, breaking up with you, doing something stupid, he acted too quickly. He shouldn't have done it. The Devil in reverse. Again, we've got Capricorn, Aries, Pisces, Aquarius here. I'll say that. It feels like he feels like you're the Emperor. Again, I don't remember what your sign is. You guys know I don't remember. He feels like now the hindsight's 2020. That whatever happened in the past, sometimes people think that there's better things out there. There's something better beyond that next hill. There's something better behind that next mountain, the next relationship, the next whatever. And then they go and they realize, oh, I messed up. Like it's not anything better out here. He may at some point have left and gotten into some kind of toxic relationships. Gemini, cool. And that's cool. That's fine. Now he realizes that whatever it was with you, you weren't toxic. And he's been around toxicity now. He's burdened from having left the Emperor behind. That's you. He is single. I'm assuming you guys aren't in a relationship. He's still single. Even, let's say you've heard or he was dating somebody. In his mind, he's still single. I don't think. Because on this side, we get the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and Pisces. It feels like he misses you. He knows he messed up. He's burdened by what he did and how he left. He knows that you're probably the good one, the one now. He's not in a long-term relationship with anybody, even if it appears that way on the outside or if you've heard it. He's not. He thinks of himself as single. And he's probably quiet, hiddenly being hidden, thinking about coming back and making you an offer. The Fool, the High Priestess, and I think he knows that hindsight's 2020. I can't say that enough. I can't say how many times I've done readings or had friends or anything like that where somebody broke up with somebody because everybody always wants the next best thing. And they lose out on a great relationship because of it. And then, 10 years later or a year later or 6 months later, they're like, then they don't know how to approach you again. You know what I mean? Because they were kind of a jerk or whatever. That's why the High Priestess shows up. Probably going to want to come at you, but is hiddenly trying to plan it because they don't know how to yet. Oh, this is the micro readings, Radical. This, no zodiac signs today. These are micro readings I do every Thursday. Tomorrow is the weekend What's Up. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So come back then, my friend. Come back then. We'll be here with bells on. Okay. Thanks for coming by, though. Thanks for coming by. We'll see you tomorrow. All right. Okay. All right. Up next. So the second question for you was, let me scroll back here. Will I be able or to trust him? Will I be able to trust him? Let's take a drink. Will you be able to trust me? Ooh, 8 of Cups, probably not. Walking away again. Oh, 7 of Swords, the betrayal card. Gosh darn it. Death, probably not. They'll probably come and end again. Card of Scorpio. 6 of Wands in reverse, that's not a victory. Probably not. Sometimes people just don't grow up in this lifetime. The Alchemist, the Manifestor. Then moving on, 6 of Swords. Is that 3 of Wands? Yeah. Like waiting again, and then the Queen of Wands, fire sign. Oh, and then moving on. The World, probably not. I hate to say it. But sometimes people don't grow up in this lifetime. It's the next lifetime that they finally figure things out. But he does recognize in you the sense of love and what a good partner you would be. I just feel like he's not there for anybody. Not even himself, probably. And that's really sad. That, I mean, you kind of have to feel bad for somebody that can't. Sometimes it's their own fault. Sometimes it's not. This is the hand they were dealt in this lifetime. And I feel like he's a wanderer, my friend, with that 8 of Cups. I really do. I feel sad for people that are in that wanderer stage in their soul, path. But you'll get closure. Let's put it that way. Closure. That's your reading, my friend. Self-deprecating. Yeah. Yeah. I see it. I can see it. That's your reading. I know, right? I got 4 of them. This is for the war room downstairs. Okay. This is when all the guys get together for the war room. And this is what they do their cocktails in. Okay. Mm-hmm. Where's Linda? Where's Linda? Well, up next I have Jody, then Claire, then Marcella, Jennifer, Jessica, Derek, Paolo, Nancy, and Lilith. Did we get a payment from Linda that I did not see? No. If you're newer here, are there red X's in the feed? Yeah, if you're newer here, if you haven't been here before and you come in, always check the feed to see if there are red X's in the feed. If there are red X's in the feed, that means we're not taking any more readings, but let me go check. Hold on. Let me like... Linda. I do not see Linda's name anywhere, unless she's underneath somebody else's name. We did Jessica. Well, we did Cynthia. We did Cynthia. In the PayPal, we did Cynthia. We did Hazel, Lilith. We're going to do another Lilith later. We did MM. We're going to do another Lilith later. We did Paolo. We're going to do another Paolo later. We did Ashley. We're going to do Jessica again later. I got Nancy on here. Did I miss? I don't see it. Do you see it? Oh, it was Lilith. Yeah, I got Lilith. She's at the very end again. Okay. All right. We'll timestamp everything correctly. All righty. Okay, Jody. Thanks, Dina. Thanks, Derek. You guys couldn't do without you. Oh, no worries. No worries. It's half the time it's me. So I'm like, it's probably me. I probably missed it. No worries. Okay, for Jody, thank you, Derek. I just appreciate you guys being here and helping me. We couldn't do this, hands off to the moderators, without the moderators, Derek, Dean, and every other moderator that helps with the micro readings. Right in front of, I clapped right in front of my microphone. That was probably pretty loud, huh? Sorry. For Jody, which location is the best choice for me to move into? 416, staying where I am. 837, I need my calculator. 2-bedroom apartment, or 2040 back to dad's house. You want to do it numerology wise? Because we can do that. Hold on just a second. We'll do that and then I'll pull cards, okay? Because I'm feeling it and I always do what I feel. Okay, so Jody, 416 is a 2. The number 2 is a very sensitive and sentimental number. Homes with the number 2 are particularly well suited for couples, best friends, and young families. These homes are also perfect for intimate gatherings and general togetherness. The challenges associated with the number 2 are that it can often lead to feeling overly sensitive or overwhelmed with emotions. This can be difficult for those who feel a constant need for validation or affection. 837, 2-bedroom apartment, that's 9. I think that's a good number. I think it's a good number. The number 9 is a number that represents love and acceptance. Everyone is welcome in the number 9 home. It is the type of home where everyone feels welcome, stopping by and calling for advice and just hanging out. The challenges associated with the number 9 are that it can lead to not enough alone or private time for you and your family. You'll have to go out of your way to establish clear-cut family time to avoid guest burnout. While it's okay to have people over, you make sure that it doesn't take up your life. Everybody knows me, knows to do not just stop by my house. Don't do it. Give me a ringy-dingy. We'll figure it out, but don't just stop by my house. Lastly is a 6. The number 6 is compassionate, generous, and full of goodness. It's harmonious and full of love. Number 6 homes are usually a very comfortable and safe place for children, pets, and plants. The challenges associated with the number 6 are that you might find yourself giving too much to others and not saving enough energy for yourself. Being at home can be very comfortable, so it takes a lot of initiative to get out and spend time on yourself. If I were going to pick from numerology, I would pick the number 6 house, which would be 2040 back to your dad's house. But let's pull a couple cards. It's kind of like a 3-question question. Because when you ask which one as one question, it's kind of like hard to get an answer. So let's pull one and see what they say. 2 and 4 is 6. 2 wands, a new path. 4 or 6 is where you're meant, or 4 wands is where you're meant to be. I'm going to say your dad's. That's what I'm going to say. It's like double whammy. If you add the 2, because 2 in its own, you don't have a 2. Okay. So you pull another card and you add it. 2 plus 4 is 6. 11 cards, one of the best cards you can get in a deck of tarot. I'd say your dad's. I would say your dad's. With every ounce of my being, I would say your dad's. Yeah. Yep. You can rest there, I feel like. Get yourself back up on your feet and listen, tough times are here and tough times are still coming. So, if you can spend your time around love and family right now, and while doing that, save up your money for bigger and better things later, I would again say your dad's. All right? That's 3 different answers to your dad's house. All right? I think that was 3 great, clear-cut, your father's house. Okay? That is your reading, my friend. I hope it helps you. All right, up next is Claire. Then we have Marcella, Jennifer, Jessica, Derek, I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. Paula, Nancy and Lilith, okay? So Claire. Sometimes I wish I could go back to my mom and dad's house. But it's not there anymore. All right, so Paula, what was your new question? The two lovers you mentioned, I will have in November. Are they new lovers or from the past? At least one of them's new. I knew your name's Paula, but for some reason I'm getting Paul. Polly? I don't know. The moon? Prince of Cups, that's somebody new. Eight of Swords, Prince of Wands, I think they're both new. I know. Oh, no. One's from the past and one's from the future. Prince, good Lord. It's the same way as what happened last time. You got the Prince of Wands, the Prince of Cups, the Prince of Pentacles. There's people coming at you. May even be more than one. They're all single now, if you need to know that. One is from the past. Good Lord. I think one from the past and one from the future. Quite frankly, it could be two from the future and one from the past. Just saying. It's going to be like out of the darkness. Boom. They're standing in front of you. You're not going to know what to do. Eight of Swords. And that's okay. Take your time before you make your decision. If somebody wants to pressure you into make a decision, tell them to hit the road. You'll take your damn time and you'll make your decision when you want to. Maybe this is why I'm single. It's your choice to make. You have three princes here. Three. One of water, one of fire, and one of earth. The fact that they're all single and coming at you is totally cool. And yes, one of them, so maybe three people, not two, is from the past. The Princess of Pentacles is an offer. It's new. It's new. Okay? One of them is. But you gotta get out of the house. So, that's your reading. Crazy, right? Wow. Just like, oh my God. Paula has options. That's the last time it was like that when I pulled for you. And a lot of times when I get something like that, it's like sources saying, listen, we know you're shy, but get out of the house because there's all these people that are going to be interested and just get out of the house. Okay? That's your reading, my friend. That's your reading. I love that. It's cuffing season. I love it. Go forth and prosper, my friend. Okay? All right, Claire. Here we go. Now, why did I do that? I just all of a sudden jumped to Paula. Don't ask me. I don't know why I did it, but I did. Sorry, Claire, you're up. Claire. Hold on, I gotta go back and find Claire. Hold on. There we go. A coworker wants to go out with me. Bad idea? Question mark. Well, my daddy always used to say, don't where you eat, okay? But, you know, things happen, and they're meant to happen, so let's see. And then anything else I need to know. Okay, should Claire go out with her co-worker? Is it a bad idea? Seven of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Eight of Wands flipped over. And the World. I'm going to say you should. Just don't tell anybody, okay? Keep it on the down low. Again. The Lovers. Dang, girl. It may be a little confusing. Two of Wands, a new path. The Prince of Swords, take action. Ooh! And I'm surprised. And Temperance, which is moving forward. Okay, here's the thing. All right, let's just talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm taking my rings off, put some lotion on. Listen, my daddy always said, don't poop where you eat, okay? Which means don't date when you're at work. I literally just had this conversation with somebody the other day. And like, not a good idea, not a good idea. But you know what? People meet each other in different ways. It's very rarely on this channel that you hear me say you may meet them where you work at, okay? So when you hear me say it, it's kind of a shock because I don't say it very often. But with these cards, I would say yes. I'd say give it a whirl. Don't tell any fellow coworkers. Tell him not to tell, or her, she, thee, them, whatever. You know, keep it between yourselves. And if it doesn't work out, fine. If everybody can be grown-ass adults about it, then there's no problem if you keep it on the down low. The Seven of Cups can be a card of confusion. So it may be confusing because it almost feels like it really does kind of feel, Claire, like you would move forward, you would move forward. I mean, look at, these are all three of the move forward cards. The World, the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Wands. Moving forward in it, okay? So I think what possibly could be the confusing part is how weird it will be to be working together and nobody knowing, and how you can't act sweet and affectionate around each other at work is going to be kind of weird. Because when you get Lovers, a new path, and moving forward in it. And then divine intervention, Sagittarius. Moving forward at a slow, moderate, balanced path. I'm going to say yes. But just tell him only if the agreement is nobody knows at work. Nobody. Because we don't know if it'll work out. We don't know if we're just going to date a little while, enjoy it, and break up. We don't know if we're going to rub each other the wrong way and not see each other again. We don't want to make it, if we can do it as grown-ass adults and not make each other uncomfortable, nobody needs to know. Because all eyes will be on you guys. I would say yes. That's me. A second question is, anything else I need to know? Let's see, for Claire. Exciting, Claire. Anything else Claire needs to know? You may have, girl. Wouldn't surprise me if you change timelines, girlfriend. It's eclipse season. Okay, you can tell by what's going on in the world. It's eclipse season. Anything else Claire needs to know? Oh my God, the Sun, best card of the deck of tarot. Happiness, card of Leo. Oh, the Fool, that's another major arcana. That's that ultimate new beginning, right? Oh my God, it's happening again. The World card, all these cards came flying out. I'm not taking all these. Look at all the cards came flying out. That's 3 major arcanas in a row, Claire. 4. Look, it's the same cards. You heard me right here shuffle. You heard it. The Wheel of Fortune. 3 of Cups, celebration. Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. Girl, things they are changing. Look, 9 of Cups came out and the Hierophant. Wish fulfillment and commitment. We're going to take this as the bottom of the deck because it would have been the bottom of the deck and it flew out. Good Lord, look at this. Look at it. For anybody that knows what the heck I'm talking about. Look here. Look at it. Yeah, that is happiness and enlightenment. The ultimate new beginning, the Fool. Changing of season for you, the World. Great fortune comes your way. That's not just about money. It's about love and stuff too. 3 of Cups is a reunion card too. So it's maybe they may be a past life soulmate, but it is a celebration of a new beginning. Ace of Wands, fiery new beginning, and wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups, Jesus. And then the Hierophant, commitment. You don't have to get married again. I know. Claire's like me. She don't want to get married again. And that's fine. But there's card of Taurus. We got Taurus in here. Leo, we get all the fixed signs. Yeah, all the fixed signs. That's it. That's a crazy reading, Claire. That's a crazy reading in a good way. I can timestamp. Don't worry about it. I can timestamp being a girlfriend. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. Thank you so much. Marcella, you're next. And Jennifer, Jessica, Derek, Nancy, and Lilith. Okay? I'll do it. No worries. Thank you. Thank you. I just appreciate y'all. I really, really do. All right? All right, Marcella. How does the Scorpio feel about me? And is it going to turn into a relationship? Marcella. Don't worry about it, Dina. You're doing everything. I appreciate you. For Marcella, how does the Scorpio feel about Marcella? Oh, well, that you got 3 cards, girl. You got the King of Cups. That's Scorpio, and high-level Scorpio, too, with the King. Wanting a victory with you, the 6 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands is wanting to fight for you. Okay, here's the thing. A Scorpio that's in a King of Cups level. Okay. Highly elevated, knows who they are, what they want, knows what they don't want, probably has been through a whole lot, probably has evolved and mastered their emotional state, and wanting a win. Gonna step out on the ledge, my friend, and fight for the possibility to have something with you. 3 crowning cards, Marcella. Again. He isn't a cowboy, is he? The Page of Cups, an offer of love. Ooh, he's kind of afraid that you'll abandon him. Interesting. He's selfless. I know a lot of you are going to go, a Scorpio male, selfless? Yeah. It's possible. Selfless. He must have learned some hardcore lessons in his life. Go with the flow. Oh, an offer of love again. The Knight of Cups. Oh my God, the King of Pentacles, my favorite king. The commitment king, the marriage king, the long-term commitment, the world. Man, life's are, oh my God, the 10 of Cups is after that. And Taurus. The answer to your question is yes. It's going to turn into a relationship. Just remember, you're a Gemini and he's a Scorpio. You have 2 totally different love languages, okay? Scorpios, although he's a highly evolved Scorpio, can have a tendency to keep it under the surface. So just, but he does have abandonment issues. I will tell you that. He may not feel like it. He's a Scorpio. He's a warrior, probably. And you'll never see it from the outside, but he is afraid of it and would be very selfless with you, which is interesting. He has to be a highly evolved Scorpio. So just go with it, just have fun. Just roll with it. And yes, I think it can definitely move into a relationship and happiness. That's a really good pull for you, Marcella. That's your reading. That's a really good one. I don't think I've had that good one for you in a hot minute there, Marcella. Really, really good. He's got to have air or something in him somewhere. He has to. 2 p.m. Central. Yes, if you want to come and do micro readings on it, we're going to do Sunday Jammy micro. Oh, I just remembered something. My cleaning lady will be here that day. I'll just have to have her clean downstairs while we're upstairs. I don't think she'll get here till noon. I may be done by then. Okay. Swoon. That's right. Jennifer is up next. We're not taking any more readings. So don't forget, if you come in here and you see red X's in the feed, we're not taking any more readings. And make sure we're live if we are taking a reading, which we're not, before you send money. So if you send money and I'm off the air, I will refund it to you. It usually gets back into your account within 24 hours, depending on what day it is. It's a Thursday. It should get back in your account by Friday or Monday. Or if you send money after I've called it, I will refund it too. Okay. My moderators, I love y'all. All right. So Jennifer, right? Yeah, Jennifer. Let me mark you off here, Jennifer. Then we have Jessica, Derek, Nancy, and Lilith, and we are done for today. So for Jennifer, what does the universe need me to know? Y'all know I love that question, right? What does the universe need Jennifer to know? I get the name Patrick in my head right out of the blue, so write it down, Jennifer. 8 of Wands. Look at that. Patrick. King of Wands. The Tower. It's exactly even, so we're going to keep it that way. Again. 9 of Wands. Prince of Wands. A lot of fire energy around you. Maybe a fire sign or something passionate coming your way. Justice and the Ace of Wands and the 2 of Cups on the bottom. Wow. Man, I get Patrick in my head. Just trust me. If you've never had a personal reading, I get on a loop and they won't let it go until I've hammered it home and until I've annoyed you so much that you can't forget. The 8 of Wands is a card of geographically moving, but also Cupid's of Arrows love coming your way, and that's what I feel like it is. The King of Wands is the leader, the king leader. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody who's like, I don't get this for everybody, but they feel like firefighter, police officer, military, something for some reason this time. The fact that we get the Tower, Scorpio, and it came out completely evenly sideways, it usually says to me, again, depending on what it's around, when it comes out completely sideways is something that fell down and burned to the ground, and then something that's going to turn it around. Because right after that Tower card, we get the 9 of Wands. So your tower burned down and you survived it, the 9 of Wands. And now somebody comes in to help you rebuild your tower, your life, your home. You should do it on your own. Yes, I get it. But the right person will do that. It's the King of Wands. They come in quickly. They're moving at a rapid rate of speed, okay? Wands everywhere. Wands. And you get your Justice. The Justice card could be a Libra with fire in them, okay? It could be a Libra with a Leo moon. I don't know. The Ace of Wands is that exciting, passion, new beginning, which adds to the fire. And the 2 of Cups is that pledging love. I feel like you're going to move faster into this new love or this new life than you have any clue of right now. What's that mean? It means, you know how it is. You meet somebody and boom, it's there. And you're like, what's happening? What's happening? That's how this is going to be. And it's your sense of, you're welcome, Marcella. It's your sense of, don't forget to hit like, y'all. I hope y'all hit like. I forgot to say anything about it. It's your sense of awe that's going to be so heady and sweet. So, you know, a lot of times we don't want to move quickly because we're afraid if we move quickly, it'll all fall apart. It doesn't always fall apart. This is a very good reading for you, my dear. Yeah, it was a really good reading, Jennifer. That's your reading. Jessica, you're up, my friend. That was crazy. Some are so short and sweet. I would rather have a short and sweet and straight to the point one than any kind of reading. But the long ones, I think the reason why some people's are so long is it's so intricate and the points have to be driven home so much because whoever I'm doing the reading for, there's all these doubts or things in their head and the universe is literally taking care of each thought. And that's why some readings are so more detailed, right? That's your reading. Bring it on, Jennifer says. Love that. Love that. All right. Okay. Up next is Jessica. All right, for Jessica. Now this is actually for Jessica. The last ones were for her friend. So this is for Jessica. Okay, Jessica. This is for me. How does the Libra guy feel about me right now? How does the Libra guy feel about you? How does the Libra guy feel? That feels good right there about Jessica right now. Oh. King of Pentacles in reverse. Again. King of Wands. What up? Two of Swords. I see what's happening. The Fool. Again, please. Five of Wands in reverse. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh, but I think it's funny. Again, please. Yeah, Taurus. The Hierophant. The Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. He's jealous. And let me tell you why. I think he really... The King of Pentacles in reverse is that he didn't commit and now he knows he should have. Okay? Because it's like, ooh, I didn't commit. Okay? I didn't lead her into commitment. I stood at the crossroads and I moved on, or I stood at the crossroads and didn't do anything about it. And now she's moved on to that really good, great beginning. The fact I laughed so hard with this Five of Wands is, he's like, even if he wanted to come back at you, he feels like he can't compete now because you've moved on. He may try to, but I feel like he's... And then we have, like, oh, let's move. It's very weird. It's like, man, even if I went back towards her, she probably wouldn't commit to me. And I'm stuck here being single. And she has a happily ever after. Yeah, it's very like, ooh, I messed up. Ooh, I should have took the lead at that exact time and said, let's do this thing. Let's commit. But I didn't, and she moved on. And now I don't have a chance anymore. Five of Wands in reverse, even though I probably would. In his mind, he thinks he doesn't have a chance anymore. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But in his mind, he doesn't think he doesn't have a chance anymore. And the Hierophant is... He thinks that he wish he would have committed to you. And who knows, he may approach with you. The fact that the Nine of Pentacles comes up probably says he is single again already, or he will be soon. While he knows that you've moved on to that happily ever after. Interesting. Or he thinks you have and that you wouldn't give him a chance. That's interesting, Jessica. What's the second question? How does the Libra guy feel about his ex? Well, we have that Nine of Pentacles in there, which says either he's single or he will be. However it works. He has regret. That's what he has. Regret's the word I'm looking for about not handling the situation with you better. How does the Libra guy feel about his ex? Ooh, he kind of talks to him still, but he knows it won't work out. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. He knows it won't work out. There was probably a time where he wished it would work out. Yeah, but no. He let it go and not holding on to that anymore. Something probably happened or will happen with him and his ex, where at some point he really did love them and he wished it would work out, but now he knows it won't work out. And he's letting it go. Interesting. Five of Swords, taking the swords and leaving. Cutting off that ex, probably. That's the cutting off card, Five of Swords, doing what's best for him. So there's something to do with the ex that is not good for him, okay? And he's come to the realization that it's not good for him. Yeah, he's not hung up on her anymore. The Hangman in reverse. Not hung up on him anymore, okay? On them anymore. Whoa, yeah, look at that. New beginning for him. Going on to ultimate new beginning. He's gained the upper ground on the situation. He's come to the crossroads and he's won and moved on. Or will. Man. Well, that's good to see, because it's like anybody that's not the best for you, and you can recognize that and move on, although it may have taken a hot minute, is really good. Not hung up on them at all, or in the process of not being hung up on them and walking away. Gaining the upper ground on it, and getting a victory over, because sometimes we get stuck on somebody toxic, and it can take us a long time to get over it. But once you do, the lessons you have learned, and the ascending you have done is a big deal. Lastly, is the Libra guy watching me? Hold on. Is the Libra guy, thanks Derek, is a Libra guy watching Jessica? It would very much surprise me if he's not, considering all of the cards we just read. Is the Libra guy watching Jessica? We're looking for like the Page of Swords. Two of Cups. He's thinking about you. It's in reference to you, this question. Four of Wands. I'd say yes. The 1111 card. Ooh, what would have happened? Woulda, coulda, shoulda, The Two of Pentacles. What's the Prince of Swords? Princess of Swords. This is the Page of Swords. I said, this is what we're looking for. The Stalker card. Yes, he's watching. Yes, he's watching. That's exactly the ones I named. He's not committed to anybody else. He's not committing to anybody else. He's confused. He doesn't like that you have other options. He thinks it's over, dead and gone. He thinks he's turned a new leaf. He wants to hold on to it. Oh, to you, the Empress. Yeah, he's watching. There's not a doubt in my mind, dude. Wow. He's probably been dreaming about you and fantasizing about you with the Two of Cups and the 1111 card. Knows that he should have committed. Yeah. I literally said we're looking for the Page of Swords, and that's what the Page of Swords in this deck is, the Princess of Swords, and she came out. It's a spy card. It's like he's kicking himself for not committing. I mean, that's twice we've gotten the King of Pentacles in reverse, followed by confusion and thinking it's dead and buried. He's not letting you go or the thought of you go. The answer is yes. I can't say it enough. I just get very interested when I'm in readings, and it's like, realization is coming to somebody. Oh, sorry, no. Sonic Records. No, that didn't have to be done. I'm going to undelete that. Hold on. Yeah, no. He's just commenting because I put up my Halloween makeup from a couple of years ago because I thought it was funny on the picture for this lot. He or she, they. All right, they just put that up there. Sonic, thank you. So I used to be a cosplayer on TikTok, and I have a lot of stuff. That's makeup. There's no prosthetics in that. Makeup and contact lenses. And I think a wig. Did I have a wig? Yeah, I had a wig on there. So every year at this time, I will post my, cosplay characters for Halloween, around the Halloween. So. Oh, good. I'm so happy, Jessica. Yay. Don't get it on your skin. Just put it on candles. Don't put it on you. Okay? Don't do that. I'm glad you got it. Okay, girl? Thank you. No. I'm dressing up. Let me tell you something about my cosplay outfits. They take hours to get ready. I may show up some point. I'd have to dig them out of the basement. They're all packed away. I may show up some point between now and Halloween in makeup. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but I may. It takes hours and hours to do that. I have like 4 or 5 different characters. One's a dragon. One's that mermaid / siren. One is his name, my main character, who's kind of like a ghoul, kind of. But I kind of show those around this time because everybody's like, oh my God, where'd you get that mask? I'm like, they're never masked. It's me doing my own makeup. But thank you. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Wino-san. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm sure I will try to pop up in full makeup at some live somewhere between now and Halloween. Okay? I'll try to do that for everybody. All right. Thank you. You're welcome. Thanks for making me smile. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. Okay. Next is Jessica. We did Jessica. Derek, you're up, my friend. Then we have Nancy and Lilith, and we're done. Okay. Take my giant drink out of my giant red Solo cup. They're insulated too. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's delicious. Oh yeah, definitely. All right, so up next is Nancy. Nancy, you're up, my friend. Here we go for Nancy. For Nancy, I stopped contacting my coworker, the Aqua, and he never took initiative to DM me. Is he interested or should I let this go? Let's find out. For Nancy. For Nancy, is he interested, the Aqua? Or should she let him go? Or let this go? The High Priestess in reverse. Interesting. Again. The Sun. Ooh, the King of Cups in reverse. Again. Strength. That is 3 major arcanas. 4, Temperance. The Fool. Man, they're coming out a lot. 9 of Cups. 6 of Swords. 5 of Cups. Here's the thing. I'll say this. The fact that we get the High Priestess, Pisces in reverse speaks of the truth coming out in some way, shape, or form. You may find out something that's going on with him that you didn't know. Could be that he's dating somebody. Could be that anything could happen. It could be anything. It could be the death in the family, and that's why he's not doing anything. It could be a loss of somebody or something. It could be anything. But here's what's weird. We have the Sun, which is happiness, followed by the King of Cups in reverse. King of Cups is somebody who's emotionally mastered, but in reverse are not ready for love. He's not ready. He feels a bond with you, but he's just not ready. And again, an Aquarius who doesn't feel ready isn't going to move forward. I don't know. It almost feels like something happened in his life. And let me give you an example. It could be there's been a death in the family. It could be that somebody's getting divorced in his family. It feels like something major, some major event happened with this High Priestess in reverse that you don't know happened yet. And he's dealing with that. Maybe he's trying to find his balance again. And start over. It could be his parents are getting divorced. It feels very strange. And the 9 of Cups is he wishes he could get back on track. This is what I would tell you. The answer to your question is just let it go. For a couple different reasons. I think he's just trying to get him and his life together because something has happened. Okay. Somebody could be in his family could have been diagnosed with a terminal, I hate to say it, disease or something like that. And it's totally messed him up. And he just doesn't have it in him to do it. I do feel like he feels a bond with you and he's happy when he's around you, but there's something major going on in his life right now. He wishes he could get back just to everyday thing again, but I think he's very sad and trying to move past the sadness, the 6 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. Hard to believe. I know everybody's like, Aquarius, they don't have any feelings. Yes, they do. Okay? So I think you should just let it go. And if he manages to work through it, he will come back at you at the right time and you go back together. And if he doesn't, don't wait around for anybody, please. For all that is holy. I can't express this enough to people in life. Don't wait around for somebody to come back, okay? If they're not ready, they're not ready. And they may not be ready in this lifetime. But don't put your life on hold. So I think you should let it go. And if he's supposed to come back to you, he will, and he will come back at the right time because Source will make it so. Okay? But don't sit around waiting. I feel like he's going through something major, and he needs that time, and his time to himself. Okay? Let's see. What do you see with my job at MLG within the next 3 months? Oh, the King of Cups in the upright. The Chariot. The Hierophant. The Eight of Swords. This one's sticking out. The Fool. I'm taking it. The King of Swords. You're going to get clarity soon. The Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. Looks like there's going to be a lot happening in the next several months. The King of Cups. It feels like you're not proceeding in your job the way that you would want to proceed. It's taking really long, but it's going to happen soon that you're going to proceed further. It's going to happen soon. You're going to get a commitment from the company that you're moving up, moving out, moving better, moving this, moving that. Okay. It's like you feel like your hands are tied where you work at right now and don't understand why you're not getting more raises or you're not being promoted, this, that, or the other. But it's going to happen soon. But it's going to happen soon. There's going to be a new opportunity. Things are going to be shown to you like, okay, this is why we didn't promote you before. This is why we're promoting you now. The Ten of Pentacles is getting everything you need. It's the richest card in the deck of tarot besides the Wheel of Fortune, and surviving it. Surviving everything you had to go through to get all these new potentials in your work. It is going to happen. It just took for freaking ever, but it is going to happen. Like they're clearly going to lay out, this is why it's gone this way to you. Your supervisor, your manager, your vice president, or whatever. But I also feel as if there's a possibility of another job besides this one, even though, you know, it's almost as if you've waited so long or waited for the outcome or the decision or whatever it is for so long that you start looking for another job, and right around the time everything starts, they decide to one-up you in this job, another job offer comes in and you get to decide which one you want to do. You can either survive here where you're at, where you're comfortable, and get better money and stuff and use that as leverage, or you can take this other job and do quite well in it too. So it may take you a long time to get what you wanted out of this current job, but it is coming. Okay? Does that make sense? You got the Sun last week? Yeah, I feel he's going through something that sounds accurate. Got you. Got you. Always was very accurate. I will follow your advice about my crush. My job prediction sounds awesome. Thanks you. You're welcome. Take care, everyone. You too, Swine of Sonic Records. You take it easy, my friend. Okay? Okay. There you go. All right. Take care. Good seeing you. All right. Lilith and then Derek. Okay? Lilith. Here we go. Here you are. One night in particular with Pisces, I felt different afterwards. Maybe I could be pregnant right now. Gonna have to wait to find out. But my question is, when I do get pregnant, will I have my boss support like I had with my second daughter? Page of Swords in reverse. I don't know why I feel like the answer is no, but we'll find out. Maybe I'm wrong. Ten of Wands. Probably going to think it's a burden on them for, I don't know why. Probably because you're going to have to leave eventually. Oh, but they're committed to you and they want you to be happy, so that's good. Yeah, Three of Swords in reverse. So I'm going to continue and I'll read it. Moving forward in victory, Chariot. In the beginning, they probably aren't going to be as happy. So let me say this. Oh, not wish fulfillment. These are good. Victory on the bottom, 6 of Wands. In the beginning, probably not. And let me tell you why. Because they're going to, the immediate gut reaction is going to be, oh my gosh, so in, 7 months, she's going to have 8 weeks, whatever it is now. They immediately go to you having all these weeks off, okay? So the answer is yes. But in the beginning, it's not going to appear like it is. Don't get upset. Don't let it upset you, okay? It's just them, because I'm telling you, out there in this world right now, it's hard to find good workers. And, it's hard. Everybody I talk to that works out in the world is like, we can't find people. We can't find people. We're shorthanded. We're this far behind, that far behind. We can't find anybody to work. So I feel like the first reaction, so if they look dazed and like they're not really happy, don't take that to heart, Lilith, okay? It's just that their hearts just fall into their stomach and they're worried about how they're going to handle the workload when you're not there. That's what it is. You're a good worker and that's what they're worried about. But then it all turns around like they're committed and happy for you. They want you to be happy and have happy family and happy home. And don't let it break your heart if they don't seem overly excited at the very beginning. They do and are and will be supportive of you. Okay. Healing heart. Don't worry, it'll all heal. Moving forward in victory, wish fulfillment, and a victory. Yes. Yes. I think they'll support you. Just don't be downtrodden when at the very beginning they're like, okay, just don't be. So the answer is yes. Okay, lastly is Derek, you guys. Go like that. Derek, you are last, my friend. Let's go back. Hold on. Okay. Let me close out PayPal because that was the last PayPal payment. Okay. Source's choice for Derek. Oh, thank you, Manuela. Aw, so sweet. Thank you. I'm glad that it soothes you guys. Yeah, my boss suffers when I'm not around. He depends. Yeah. But he will support you. He just, he knows you're a good worker and he's like, oh no. It's all good. He loves you. All right. All right. Source's choice for Derek, please. Oh, 2 Pentacles. Should I or shouldn't I? Again. The Chariot again. Man, with the Hierophant and the Chariot and everything today. Wow. Ooh, the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Swords, y'all. Gosh darn it. Strength in reverse, that's Leo in reverse. And the Devil, Capricorn. 2 of Swords, good Lord, y'all. Everybody standing at the crossroads. You ever watch that movie, The Crossroads? I keep feeling like my eyeglasses are on my head, but they're not. You ever watch that movie, Crossroads, with Ralph Macchio? Is that what his name was? We begin with it, and we end with it. We are all standing at the crossroads. I'm assuming you're wanting this for you, right? Not the collective. Maybe you are. I'm going to read it as both. Here's the thing. Standing at the crossroads. Which way am I going to go? Which way do I win? Weighing my options, right? Now, the fact that we get the Chariot in the first position. Okay, so all of us are standing at the crossroads. So the fact that we get, for a lot of us in this eclipse season right now, completely makes sense. We're all standing at the crossroads. Where are we going to go? We're going to go this way? We're going to go this way. The Chariot speaks of, after an extremely long battle, moving on, moving forward, okay? The Hierophant is Taurus, and then the 5 of Cups is grief and suffering. So to me, I feel like this is moving on from some kind of commitment in our lives that has brought, that may and has and will or could still going to be bringing loss and grief, right? And heartbreak. I can't. Okay. Sometimes when I get strength in reverse, again, Leo, this is a strong bond, right? But this is the breaking of a bond. And this could be toxic. So, especially when it's in between, the devil's in between, Leo in reverse, strength in reverse, and the Two of Wands. I feel like for a lot of us in our lives right now, we're standing on the crossroads and we're looking over at our past or our decision or our job or whatever it is that we've been struggling with and trying to make a decision about whether we want to stay here or move on. It is what it is. For a lot of us now in this eclipse season, between the first eclipse, which was last Saturday, and the next eclipse, which is not tomorrow, not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, 2 weeks time frame, we're deciding whether we're staying where we're at or we're moving on. Now, the fact that we get the Five of Cups, which is grief and loss, followed by the heartbreak card, for the bond being broken card, and the toxic card, pretty much says for me that a lot of us were moving on from our old ways of life, from our old jobs to our new jobs, from our old loves to our new loves, from our old cycles of life to our new cycles of life. And it can be a very hard and difficult time. And it's okay to struggle. It's okay to feel the pain. That's part of the lesson. Okay? But the fact that we recognize it means a lot. For some of us, we may have been just coasting through it for a long time. The Two of Pentacles is a card of going with the flow. We may have just been going with the flow for a long time. It's time to overcome just sitting in it and move forward in victory. For a lot of us. Let's pull in the second deck of cards. I mean, I know I get stuck in this house doing the same old thing day in and day out. And sometimes I got to get a teeth pulled because Source says, get the hell out of the house. Go take a rest. Okay? Stop. Sometimes my camera doesn't work for 5 days because Source says, you know what? You need to get out of the house. So if you're not going to do it, I'm going to make you do it. Additional information. Yeah, sometimes we have to embrace the suck. Because life isn't... Another thing my daddy used to always say is life's not fair. And things come along that are bad, just like things come along are good. I wish we could all live in fairy tales of happiness and joy. I really do. It'd be great. A little boring, but it'd be great. But sometimes we have to recognize what to let go of. Because Source will pound you into the ground and make you recognize it. Yeah. Hung up. I think a lot of us that are hung up in places, we have to start seeing things in a different way, right? Because don't forget the Hangman's a card of perception, right? It's a card of Source going, okay, just take a minute, hang here, and really look at it. You really want to stay in this job you hate? Or do you want to quit and go back to school and go into the job and career that you want to be in? There was a moment like that for me. You really want to be the head of accounts receivable for the rest of your life? Or do you want to do what you were put here on God's green earth to do? Which is this. And I'll do this until Source decides, you know what? We don't need you anymore. And then I'll go about my way. And for a lot of us, that's what's happening, you know? And it does say, and you'll get a victory. If you start seeing things and perceiving situations and things in a different way, a victory will come out of it. Wheel of Fortune. Fortune will turn in your favor. Ooh, could be new love coming in or a new partnership in love and or work, money, future. What do you call it? Destiny. Our destiny comes to us. It really does. Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Let your guard down, let it in. Okay. Yeah, Five of Wands. You may have to fight for it. Princess of Cups and a new path, and the World, a new cycle. The hardest times in our life is change. It's the way it is. For some of us, for others of us, not so much, right? So changing things can be difficult. Listen, I sit here in my home all day long doing this in the safety and comfort of my home. When I know that everybody out there has to get out in a car and drive to work. So I'm really happy in my little cove, and I like to do everything just the way I do it. And then something comes along and knocks me off of my chair and says, that's not going to work anymore. Guess what you're going to do? Micro readings on Sundays. I know, you don't work Sundays. You've never worked Sundays your whole life. Not one time in your life have you worked Sundays. Well, guess what? Now's the time. We have to see things in a different way. And to me, I always thought, listen, I can spend time with my family just like everybody else. And then source comes along, makes me get my tooth ripped out of my head, makes it get infected, makes it blow up, makes me not be able to go live. And then I feel bad because people don't get their micro readings. I'm like, well, I'll just do it on a Sunday. And I do it on a Sunday. And one person says to me, Teresa, I am so thankful that you did this on a Sunday because I can't come in here anymore during a Thursday to get a reading, and I really needed guidance from you. And my whole perception of it changes. It's not about me. It's about what's best for the people who need me. The same thing comes in everyday life. Sometimes we just got to turn our head just a little tick, a little bit farther over and see workplaces, journeys, destinies, loves in a different perspective. And if we allow ourselves to see everything in our lives differently, we learn things. Oh my God, I never thought of that. Because we've been sitting in the same place for so long. And with that realization, victory and good fortune and sometimes new love and growth. Why? Because you let your defenses down. You let the battle happen. And in doing that, it brings new opportunity, a new path, a new direction, and a new season. So hopefully we can all look at it that way. It's tough, man. I get it. I'm the same way. I totally get it. Like, I laugh because it's funny, because it's true. Okay? And eclipse season is all about that. It's literally blinding out the light so you can see what's in the dark. That's your reading. Thank you, Derek, for always asking for a message from Source for all of us. We love and appreciate you more than anything for that, my friend. A light in the darkness, Derek McConnell. And this is why I love asking about the collective at the end. You get a story and a lesson. Thank you. Thank you so much. You always do that for us. That's your part in this tribe. Peace and love for all. Thank you, Manuela. I did like that view from your parents' house from the third window in the living room. And you did some reading and had that view in your back and the cat balanced on top of your couch. That was lovely. Thank you. I appreciate that. I may try to start doing things in this house. We'll see. In other places. That's it, you guys. Just hold on. We're going through a time period right now, just like any other time period that we had to go through. We'll make it. So I'm going to head off. I got to go timestamp everything. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, all of my moderators, for everybody that always comes in. Don't forget, we'll be here at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time on Sunday for anybody that wants to do this. I don't know how long we'll stay. We'll see. And I'll let you guys go. Have a great day. I'll see you live tomorrow. Well, you won't see me, but you'll see my hands on the weekend What's Up, okay? And don't forget, I have a special for readings right now. So I'll let you guys go. Love and light, dear friends. And I'll see you real soon.